Welcome, Taurus, to your spiritual reading for May. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends. We're going to use the Archangel Animal cards for this spiritual reading. Change it up a little bit. And we're going to get 2 cards for your messages. Okay, let's see what's going on. This message for Taurus, please. This message for Taurus. Oh, there's one. The deer. Ooh. Trust in the support of the universe. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. The deer. And for some of you, they might even be your spirit animals coming out. So if somebody knows that their spirit animal is the deer, then here it comes for you, right? So very nice. And remember, we have a totem, a totem pole full of animals. It's not always just one, right? I am Indian, American Indian, so I do believe in the totem animal pole myself. So yes. And, it could be on your totem. Okay. And the next one, Taurus, is the rat. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Wow. So the 2 animals here that Spirit really wants you to understand during this spiritual growth reading and spiritual guidance is really understanding the trust and the support of the universe, that it is here for you at all times. And being true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Wow. So you always want to be true to who you are, no matter what anybody else says, right? And this is very, very important because we're meant to be who we're meant to be. We were put here for a purpose, not for someone else's purpose. We're here to interact with people after we find the trueness of ourself. So by finding the trueness of yourself and trusting in the support of the universe, you can bring these all together and find the destined path and the true purpose of your calling, right? So we're going to go straight to the deer over here first and see what this deer says. This deer is talking about, let's see what's going on over here. The deer is reminding you to trust the universe to look after and support you, to trust your own deepest intuition, then follow it through its guidance. Deer bring you a message of balance and equilibrium, where you are guided to employ your psychic knowing while maintaining your dignity and divine magnificence. Okay. Oh, I love this. Here's a good one for you, Taurus, because this actually says, if you're reading this in the spring, in which we are, expect a renewal of hopes, confidence, and new directions. Okay. So that's very awesome. So right now, let's just, talk about helping others, right? He invites you. This is Archangel Michael. This is a card of Archangel Michael, right? And it says he is assisting you in a task. He invites you to remember that we are all one, and in helping one another, you promote your spiritual growth and ultimately that of the entire planet. Now, my star children are going to love that, right? Because that's their motive. That's their whole thing, right? Light bringers. So for the light bringers, it's going to be a very good thing for you because this is going to promote you to want to continue. Because I know, a lot of you are empathic and sometimes you get down, but this is reminding you, sorry guys. This is reminding you of the purpose. Don't allow the universe and the way that things are going in the negative to bring you down. You're here for that purpose. For others of you who know you're not star children, like myself, I am not a star child. Just reminding you that we can all be light bringers. We can all work together to bring up the light, not only within ourselves, to understand one another as the deer, but then work together, right? Opening up those psychic senses, knowing that they're there and ready for you to use. And I know a lot of you are still working on your psychic senses, and this will even make you want to become, you know, more aware, really working on that clairvoyance, really wanting to open these things up so that you can be a part of that guidance and healing and getting through these things, right? So be true to yourself, and the universe will reward you as the rat. This is saying the rat reminds you that when you are acting with the best and noblest intentions, you may still be misunderstood. That's going to always happen. In extreme cases, you may even be persecuted. Now, yeah, and you know, as a psychic, we're always persecuted. So if you're a star child, a light bringer, 2-in-1, working on your psychic gifts and stuff, yes, you probably will be persecuted. And if you've been growing up with these abilities your whole life, you're already under persecution. You're probably over that already, right? It's like, we're already done with that. I'm done with that too. I just don't even care anymore. I was persecuted when I was 10 years old. And I'm not going there anymore. I told somebody something and they called me a witch. And now just ever since, that was like, there it goes. I knew something that I shouldn't have known, and it went from there, and next thing you know, it's all over the place, right? So, yeah. But, I'm okay now, right? It's all good. I'm here doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So that's what I want you to understand. Don't worry about the persecution. You do what you need to do and be true to yourself. And then the universe will support you. There will always be those who want to put out the light of others. Wow. Your guidance is to let no one diminish your light. Instead, remain true to your pure purpose and hold your vision like a bright flame. Do your best at the times and only take on that which you can handle. Try not to handle too much. Okay, if it becomes the situation where it's ending up to where the light is starting to be put out, pull back. Pull back. Why? Because I don't want you to diminish your light. There's no reason for it. If it's coming to that point, my friends, to where it's going to end up hurting you in the end, and it's going to feel like you know what I'm saying? That it's becoming, your light is going out, your flame is growing low. Pull back. There's no reason. There's no reason. You do not need that responsibility. That is not for you. Your life mission is to go eventually and be recognized and to receive your just rewards. It's not to handle those things. That's, if you can't do, that's for someone else. There's other people, right, that can do that. Right? There's other people. That's not for you. So if you feel like someone is and you're pushing and you're trying your hardest and they're diminishing and you're like, oh, but I gotta do, no. Pull back, my friends. It's not for you. It doesn't mean you're weak. It means that your soul's not there for that purpose. There's someone else that can do that. It has nothing to do with strength. It has nothing to do with anything else except for something else, right? That's for someone else. Your intentions are for your intentions, and that's, that's not for you. That's plain and simple. So trust in the universe, because they've got your back no matter what. And you always remember that. And even when they want to come and they want to try to hurt you, do this or that, or not let you grow, that's on them. Yeah, because you're going for your 10 of Cups. Because Spirit says you're going for your 10 of Cups. You're going to allow yourself to grow to where you need to be. That's it right there. 8 of Wands. You're moving up a ladder. You have your own thing that you need to do, Taurus. Yes, absolutely. You are supporting who you need to support. And you see what I'm saying? And getting the support from the divine on where you need to be. This will make your world the Ace of Cups. This will bring you what you need. So trust, whether it's love, And it's all about self-love and all about the love and the unity in the end anyways. And it's not the passionate love. This isn't the love where, the sexual passionate. This is the overall love. This is what we're talking about, a spiritual reading. We're talking about the overall. Uniting what you can do. You can't save the world, right? And I know it's a lot of times, and especially if you guys are empathic or you're psychic or you have this, and you feel like, light bringers, they feel like we can save the world. I always want to save the world. I can't save the world, but I want to. And I'm trying really hard. Okay, but people are still going to hate me. They're still going to denounce me. They're still not going to want to watch me. They're still going to think I'm stupid, however it is, right? And that's okay. Because it wasn't meant for them. And I just had somebody click off right now. They're like, that's it. I hate you. You're stupid. I don't want to hear this shit, right? And then you have where you're going to become the emperor and you're going to grow because you're making your own empire. Because being true to yourself is about your empire and about where your path is and about, yes, Archangel Michael coming up, and about where you're being guided to go and the people that are supposed to be here around you, right? Because we all have a contract, so therefore we have certain people we're supposed to run into, and then we have people that we accidentally run into, and those people you probably are just not even going to, you know what I'm saying? Probably not even get along with them very well, or you're just like, hey, yeah, okay, bye, right? And this is your world, and that's exactly what it is. You're the emperor in your own world, with your own spirituality, with your own divineness, and your own soulmate, and all these things, right? That's it. This is your universe. This is where you're supposed to be. And as long as you're staying where you're comfortable and you know who you are, what you're doing, you are rewarded. And you're rewarded with what? The Ace of Cups. It's already sitting over there. And this brings the progress for you. So just relax, right? Just relax. Because that's all it is. Just relax and progress forward because you will continue to always have that progression forward. Okay, so we'll also get some healing cards. These are self-care cards. I love these. These are going to tell us how to relax, what to do, how to get our energy going when we're not feeling good. Take a walk. That's always wonderful. That will release negative energy and get you out into the nature. Taurus is very important for all of us Tauruses to be into nature, right? Because it makes us feel good. Nice fresh air. Hydrate. Drink water. Take water with you on your walk. That way you hydrate yourself. Making sure that you get enough water. And that's also, even hydrate the body, swimming, doing things like that, whether it's the inside of the body or even the outside of the body. Spend time with animals. There you go. Another one. So it sounds to me almost like you're taking a walk with a bottle of water and you're going to go find these animals, right? Or the animals are going to find you one way or another. But however it is just really spending time with your dog, your cat. Maybe you're going to take your dog for a walk, your cat. I don't think your cat's going to go for a walk though, guys, unless you got a really cool cat. But you can definitely take the walk, hydrate, and then come home and spend time with your cat. Right. And make a vision board. Oh, I love that one. This is like one of my favorite ones in the deck because I read this one not too long ago, I think for Virgo. And this was the best one, though. This is write down your manifestations or take pictures or find pictures in a catalog, whatever it is. Make a vision board so that way you can say, I want this house. I want to look, I want to, maybe if you're exercising, maybe this is the weight you want to be at, or the buffness or however. This is the place I want to go to. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's get it closer. Place I want to go to, how I want to, exercise, maybe my, whatever. This is the house I want. Anyways, the vision board is that way when you walk by it all the time, it's always in sight. That way it's always in mind. If it's always in sight, it's always in mind, you get to your manifestations faster. Why? Because you're putting positive energy in. And then as they come true, you can take them off the board. Does This way you don't forget about what it is that you really want. You know, time gets hectic. Sometimes we forget, oh, I'm supposed to be exercising so I can look like that. I forgot. Dang. Never going to look like that. So if you look at that every day, you're like, going to the gym. Got to go get buff. Right? So I love that. I think that was a wonderful thing. That keeps it in mind. That way you remember what you're manifesting. Just remember, guys, what I always say. Don't manifest too much. I don't want you to, you know, to spread that energy too thin. 1 or 2 things at a time is always a good thing. So that way you can keep those in mind. That's good energy. And that way you can work on making those dreams come true. Okay? And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love.